it's one of the reasons that I want to talk to you today about DeFi, because over the upcoming months and years, I'm going to start having in-depth discussions with some of the greatest minds on the planet when it comes to DeFi. And we're going to help construct the future of finance. I want to give more people freedom, and I want to cut out the middleman. I want to get rid of these centralized financial institutions because I've worked in them and I see the long-term damage they are doing to this world. And when you completely decentralize everything, and what we're seeing right now is that you get so much innovation so much faster. And I couldn't be more excited. I feel like 50 years of my life has been preparing me for this moment. And it might sound strange to you, but I studied technology, I studied science, I studied engineering. Then I studied finance. Then I put engineering, science, and finance together on Wall Street with some of the most complicated and innovative derivative trades of the time in the 1990s. Then I spoke with some of the pioneers when it comes to the cryptocurrency and DeFi space, and now I'm putting it all together. And that's why today I'm announcing the creation of our DeFi Academy, where you can learn this market from the very best in the business. And if you want, you can join me, and I'm going to teach you how to profit from the greatest dislocation of wealth in human history. This is an incredible time. I couldn't be more excited about it, but let me be clear. I am looking for a small, select group of people who want to become part of and actively participate in the upcoming DeFi revolution. I'm looking for serious individuals only with real net worth who want to help build this exciting financial infrastructure of the future. I'm looking for partners, collaborators, and colleagues who want to join forces and create real value and generational wealth. And if you're one of those people, there'll be a link below where you can go to londonreal.tv/DeFi to apply to be a part of this program. And let me be clear, my DeFi Academy is not for cryptocurrency day traders. It is not for people looking to get rich quick. That's not what this is. Go somewhere else if that's what you want. The DeFi Academy is not for meme coins and forum trolls. If that's what you do for fun, go somewhere else. And the DeFi Academy is not for blockchain fanboys and crypto academics. We are here for people who want to get into the arena and take action and get sweaty and get bloody and also get successful. And so again, I'm looking for a small group of people who want to invest themselves in the long term of this incredible technology, movement, and community. I'm looking for people who are willing to pull the trigger and really get in that arena. And you're going to know some great enthusiasm, some great devotions, and some great successes. And again, to be very clear, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme, and I'm not promising overnight gains. Instead, my team and I are going to be building and investing in crucial parts of the DeFi digital financial infrastructure of the future. And sure, there's going to be some incredible opportunities along the way, but there's also going to be some very big risks. So I only want people that are interested in looking at a long-term perspective. Like I said, I'm going to dedicate the next 10 years of my life to this space, and I couldn't be more excited. So if you want to join my elite team, our first live course is called the DeFi Accelerator, and it's the keys to unlock a $9 trillion marketplace. It consists of a 4-week course, it's 4 modules, and it's by invitation only based on your application. And I'm doing this for the following 3 reasons. First of all, the insights and perspectives that I'm going to be giving you are going to be extremely valuable, and they cannot be found anywhere else in the world. I'm plugged into this information, and I see it in a way that no one else does. Second, I want this group to be small because I want to dedicate as much of my time to the individual as possible. And third, I only want people with real financial resources to become part of our long-term vision. So if you don't have the money, this is not the place for you. I'm looking for people that really want to invest in themselves and invest in the space. So let me tell you a little bit about our DeFi Accelerator. This is the course syllabus. So in Module 1, Week 1, I'm going to go through DeFi Explained. This is decoding the history of this complex marketplace. And from the Bitcoin creation back in 2009, all the way up to Ethereum 2.0 launching in 2021, I'm going to go through how did we get here? And why does this phenomenon represent the biggest dislocation of wealth in human history? Only by understanding our history can we be in a position to predict the future. So we're going to learn the basics of DeFi. We're going to talk about Bitcoin creation back in 2009. We're going to talk about Ethereum creation back in 2015. We're going to talk about the launch of Maker and smart contract evolution. We're going to talk about Ether Delta and the first DEX, which is a decentralized exchange. We're going to talk about the ICO boom and bust of 2017. A lot of us remember that. We're going to talk about the creation of the user to contract model. This was very important. We're going to talk about Uniswap and the creation of liquidity pools. We're going to talk about synthetics, Black Thursday, that was March 12th of 2020, and all of the implications about that. We're going to talk about compound and liquidity mining, the DeFi summer, Yearn and the emergence of yield farming, and of course, the future, Ethereum 2.0 and more. I'm going to break down my understanding of DeFi seen through 30 years of me in the banking and financial marketplace working on complex derivative transactions. Again, when I see this, I see myself. I was doing the same thing in a centralized finance way 30 years ago, but these rocket scientists are doing it in a DeFi way, and it's incredible what they're doing. I couldn't be more excited. So that's week 1, module 1. Next, we get to week 2. This is get into the arena and place your bets. Now I'm going to show you how to efficiently buy your basics, Bitcoin, Ethereum, DAI, stablecoins, and altcoins. I'm going to show you how to bulletproof and understand your hot and cold storage systems and wallets. Next, we're going to understand centralized exchange and decentralized exchange and which marketplace suits you. And finally, you're going to execute your first swap across multiple platforms. I am all about action. All of my academy is about people taking action. The best way to learn a financial instrument is to trade the financial instrument. Don't sit on the sidelines. Don't sit in the forums. Put some of your money at stake, and you're going to learn these so much quicker. That's how I used to do it on Wall Street. That's what I did in the city of London. And that's what I'm going to do with you inside the DeFi Academy. Next is week 3, module 3. We're going to talk about DEXs, DApps, yield farming, and complex instruments. Now, you're going to finance your coins. We're going to talk about yield farming basics. Then we're going to talk about complex money markets explained, understanding liquidity pools, smart contracts, and insurance. And then we're going to get into derivatives, my favorite part. This is the exciting future of DeFi. I'm talking about synthetic stocks, synthetic commodities, and how to price and trade options on DeFi. Again, I'm going to be sharing my long history of knowledge of pricing very complex derivative trades, not just call them put options, but digital options, all sorts of things that I learned how to price and trade back at MIT and back on my days on Wall Street. And of course, then we get to week 4, module 4, which is how to bet on the future of DeFi to position your portfolio for the 22nd century. Here, I'm going to be talking about how to manage risk, a game of controlling your emotion. I'm going to talk about how to place asymmetrical trades for long-term gains. I'm going to show you how to manage a portfolio of assets, how to set up and understand stop-loss orders, and how to continually educate yourself on new market phenomenon. And of course, the best is yet to come. So those are the 4 weeks, the 4 modules. And again, that's 8 hours of live calls, 2 live calls a week with me, but there's more. I'm throwing in my bonus, which is how to trade DeFi for long-term gains. And here, I'm going to share my positions and picks for the future. I'm going to explain how I manage risk, which really means how I manage my emotions. This is so missing right now in the current DeFi space. And finally, I'm going to teach the lessons that I learned from 30 years of trading the financial markets. I've seen everything. I've seen the crash. I lived through and traded through the '08 crash, and I've learned so many things. And when I look at the current DeFi and crypto markets, I see basics mistakes being made on a regular. And that's because nobody's ever really traded before and they don't understand how to control their emotions. Lastly, I'm going to bring you to be part of what I'm calling DeFi Investment Wizards. And this is only graduating members are going to qualify to join our invitation-only group that pools the resources and information from top players in the business. This is where the real opportunities are going to be and where our big infrastructure investments are going to be featured right in my DeFi Investment Wizards group.